So folks, for all us racing fans, sad news, but at the same time very, very happy news. I see Rachel Blackmore has finally decided to hang up the old the whip. Well, she's hanging up the old joppers and the racing silks. I don't know about the whip. Anyway, she's decided to stop riding. She's retired. And she's done it on her own terms. She's healthy, hopefully reasonably wealthy, not that old, but will give a good 15, 16 year service. And I think her retirement is really, really justified. Really pleased for her. I did hear about, 16 or 18 months ago now, a couple of rumours in a couple of different sources that she was going to retire last year. Then I heard nothing happened. I heard 5 or 6 months ago it was going to happen this year. And again, nothing happened. But she did have a bad injury early on in the year. She was out for longer than expected. And when she came back, I don't think she was necessarily number one jockey at De Bromheads. I think rides were being shared. But I think she'd probably already decided at her age, and maybe I'm guessing she'd be looking at starting a family, she decided to knock the whole thing on the head. Well, I'm pleased that she did. She's got out unscathed. She's had some injuries, but she's come through them. She's a well girl. Dead pleased for her. I think she's absolutely fantastic. She's been an absolute credit to horse racing. She really, really has. She's the Holly Doyle with obstacles. Fantastic rider. Really, really good at her job. Really good with the media. Great with racing fans. I think somebody put a message in the comment section the other day. It might have been Lorraine. Said she's seen Ryan Moore do something, I think, when he was in France, where a fan asked for an autograph and he went back to the crowd and give the young kiddie an autograph. And I said at the time, well, he gets a lot of bad press, Moore, but I think his problem is he isn't over keen on the press, and he's certainly not over keen on these TV pundits. You know, he'd just rather get on his horse, ride his horse, try to win, get back in and get on the next horse. And when people, especially people like Chapman, approach him talking drivel, you can see how it winds him up and how it sort of grinds him down, and he doesn't need that when he's riding horses. But I have heard about Ryan Moore that he's really good with the public and he's really good with other riders, very generous. In fact, I think Hayley Turner mentioned it only last week on the TV. But that's a different subject altogether. Blackmore, she's been fantastic with punters for years and years and years. And over the last 3 or 4 years, especially kiddies at the racetrack, she really has embraced them. And that's really good for racing. She's won everything that can be won. As I say, great career, wonderful rider. You'd never be worried about having Rachel on your horse. You know, you wouldn't think, oh, it's a woman against fellas. You didn't think that at all. She was every bit as good, just as is Holly Doyle. Two great riders. Holly's got a long time with us, I would hope. Rachel's had a long time and done really, really well. If Holly wins half as much as Rachel Blackmore has done, she'll be over the moon. Great career, Rachel. I'm glad you got out of it. I'm glad you're relatively unscathed. And just every success in the next stage of your life. Don't know what you're going to do next. I've not read anything whatsoever yet. I know she's retired. I've not read any reports. Don't know if she's looking at training, assistant training, just starting a family, staying in racing. I really don't know. Some of you folks probably will know. You've read things. I've read nothing. I just thought I'd bring it to channel my thoughts on the girl because I think she's just fantastic. Been a wowzer. I've liked her for years. 4 or 5 years ago, when everybody over here was talking Bryony Frost, I was saying, Bryony Frost, she's nothing on this girl in Ireland, this Rachel Blackmore. Rachel Blackmore's 4, 5, 6 times as good as Frost. But for some reason, Frost became a darling over here, and I never really understood it at all. But Blackmore, I absolutely love. Fantastic rider, lovely young girl. Well done, Rachel.